Hello everyone, welcome back to another one of my videos. I know I promised you guys that I'll be doing a tips and tricks about stalking Louis Vuitton website, but I am still waiting for a couple of things to arrive, so I really want to do that video once I have everything. So please be patient and I will be posting that video soon. So today's video will just be a what fits in my newly acquired Pochette Accessoires. So I recently did the unboxing for this little piece and I really love it. I think it's a very nice piece. And you know, I usually like to do a lot of comparisons of these things with other bags and SLGs that I have. And with this one, I actually was not sure what I want to compare with. But I figured I would actually do a quick comparison with my Chanel walk. So you guys are probably aware there's another huge price increase on all luxury brand, but especially on Chanel's. This one I've had it for about 3 years now, and I think the price went up quite a bit since then. One of my favorite Chanel pieces, it's in this nice caviar leather, gold hardware. I want to compare the two, even though they are quite different in price. I still think it's a kind of an interesting comparison just because they're both quite popular. And you know, in a sense, they are kind of a similar size. And I just want to do a quick comparison of the two for those of you who are interested in buying one or the other. So let's do a quick measurement of the overall size. So you can see that the pochette is actually quite a bit longer in terms of length. And then on the side, I mean, it's very different because pochette is really just a pocket, whereas the wallet on chain actually has a flap. Okay. And then just from the bottom. So me personally, I really have no idea which one would hold more. My sense would be that the pochette, just because the way that the wallet on chain is designed. I'm just starting to notice there's a bit of scratch on here. I think my daughter did that. But it's good that at least it's caviar leather, so it's not super evident. Whereas if it's a lambskin, I think the scratch will be very obvious. Either way, okay, so I'm very curious to find out how much this little guy holds because I have not done it yet. The zipper is nice and smooth, but I think I was just like venting the other day about like the overall quality of Louis Vuitton. I just feel like their overall quality is not really comparable to what they used to be, but nevertheless, this is a really nice piece. I also feel like the inner lining is not very like well kind of adherent to the bag. It just feels like a little puffy. It feels like it's not fully aligned properly, but maybe it's just, I don't think it's a defect. Maybe that's just how they're made. So let's check it out. So this is a phone. This is Samsung 8, I believe. It's kind of comparable to a iPhone 10, maybe slightly bigger, so that can fit in nicely. And then the car keys, obviously. Put that in there. And that looks pretty good so far. And then with these ones, you can probably use card holder if you wish, or you can maybe even try a compact wallet. But for this demonstration, I'll use the card holder. And then what else? The wireless headphones. So that can go on the side. I like how it's just a big pocket, so it's actually quite nice and easy to arrange, I find. So you can see it's quite like nice and neat inside. I'll say the hand sanitizer would probably be quite important. You know what, I'll put the card holder in the little slots here, which I think they designed it for like card holders and cash or small change I'll remove. So they come with the tags, as you can see. And I'll put the card holder in there. Okay, it's nice so far. It's still like, I think it's better if you can keep the shape as flat as possible, but when you're trying to squeeze things, I think that gets a bit trickier. A lipstick and perfume stick. This is a Gucci mirror compact. That's actually quite heavy. Another compact from Clinique. This is my Shiseido foundation stick. I haven't been using it at all because we don't go out anymore. So this is a hand cream. Okay, it's getting pretty tight. Let me try to zip without the hand cream for a second. Just show you guys. Okay, it's actually really nice. It still looks quite nice with it all packed. I like how it's shaping up to be. And it's supposed to be actually like sits on the table or on a surface quite nicely that way. So I think that's a plus. So that's how the bag looks like when it's all packed. I will see, I also have the hand cream here, so I can try to see if that fit. It's a bit tight for sure. But see, it does still zip up, and it actually looks okay. And I think if I really try to squeeze, I can probably also fit. There is a bit more room at the bottom, I think, so. And I think the longer you use this bag, the better you'll know how to configure it. The larger pieces probably go better. Look at that. Okay, so it does fit everything I laid out on the bed, which is pretty amazing actually. I had a feeling that this bag could contain quite a bit because it is just a big pocket. And usually, you know, they're a little canvas bag with like, just like, see, it's very packed, but it's, you know, still look quite nice. Zipped up. I don't feel like it's over there. I don't even see much bulging, to be honest. Like, look at this side. It looks pretty nice. And it's not like, I think it's very, very like fair to hold this much. I don't think I'm overstuffing too much. Look, the zipper is not overly wrinkly, so definitely not stretched too much. That's great. I am pretty impressed, and I think I will make good use of the bag, and I think I'm pretty happy with what it can fit. Okay, so lay out what's in there again. The phone, I actually managed to squeeze in a Band-Aid as well. The hand cream, the foundation, compact, the big 6 key holder, compact mirror, that's a Gucci mirror, full-size hand sanitizer, the headphones, the lipstick, and the card holder. Okay, that's actually a very, like, quite a bit, I think. I think if I try, I might even be able to squeeze in a few other things, but I think that's a fair demonstration of what it can hold. So very impressive. I am very, very happy with that. Again, this one is made in France. I think I've shown you guys the tag when I did my unboxing. Okay, now on to the walk. So I think obviously the main difference is this one doesn't come with a chain of any sort. It comes with this cute little Pochette strap that you can use. But I think a lot of people opted out for, you know, getting a bag strap or a chain to go with this bag, which I think is also very great. But I actually love the original design of like a tiny shoulder bag. I think even though it's a bit like dated, I guess, to some people, I still think it's very cute look. So you can check out my unboxing to see the different ways of wearing it. Okay, now the walk. So the walk comes with this nice, beautiful chain. It's not a detachable chain, so unfortunately it's not like, I think there are a few bags Chanel does that has a detachable chain, like the Coco handle, but otherwise most of their bags, I think it's not a detachable chain. Okay, and again, I did another review of this. Okay, now on to what can fit in the walk. This video has been interrupted so many times, so I hope it will still make sense once I edit it. But I did another video to show what fits in here, so you can also check that one out as a comparison. But I feel like now definitely the pochette can hold way more. As you can see, I have so much stuff laid here. The only thing with the walk is you don't need to carry a wallet with this. So, you know, because it already has the built-in card holders and like your slot for your money and things like that. So I don't think you need to really have a wallet or card holder when you're using the walk, which is quite good for, in my opinion. So again, you start with your phone, and the phone, no problem. The second would be the key, like what I did with the pochette. But I mean, I can already tell the pochette definitely is a lot more spacious. There's no way the wall can fit all this. So the next thing is the mirror, lipstick. Okay, and it's already quite packed. Could maybe try to squeeze in it's pretty tight with the sanitizer, but it does still fit. Okay. Can maybe try to squeeze in the foundation stick. So it is nice in the sense that it's still quite stretchy. So I managed to fit quite a bit in there, but these are the items that did not make it in. But you can see it's already packed to the top, but the buttons can still be closed. Okay. So it's quite puffy now, but it still works. I'll show you guys what fit in here. So I managed to get in this foundation stick, a full hand sanitizer, the lipstick perfume stick, a compact, the keys, and the phone. So it's not bad considering, you know, it is still just a wallet on chain. I think it's still not still a pretty healthy amount, but definitely, you know, in terms of the amount that it can hold, the pochette wins by quite a bit. And like I showed you guys at the very beginning, it is quite a bit longer, right? So because of that and the fact that it is one giant pocket, you know, as I expected, it does hold quite a bit more. But again, you know, all the luxury brands are doing the price increases right now, and these two pieces are both sort of entry pieces, I would say, for Louis Vuitton and for Chanel. I would recommend both. I don't think there's any really issue getting one or the other. This one definitely is a bit harder to get your hands on these days, just because the price point is still quite low. Even with a massive increase, I still think, you know, compared to all the other items they have, this is a fairly good buy. And for the walk, I mean, you know, a few years back, I think the pricing was still reasonable. Nowadays, if you have that amount, you could probably consider going for a mini. But again, the mini had just had a huge increase as well. So, you know, it's up to you. I personally love this piece, and I would definitely recommend of getting it. I use it a lot, and you know, it's still generally in good shape other than where my baby made the scratch. But otherwise, it's a really nice piece to have in your collection. I hope this was somewhat helpful to you, and please do check out my channel soon for the stocking tips and tricks on Louis Vuitton website. Thanks again for watching. Bye!